The day my husband took his last prednisone tablet, he felt worse than he had during the entire flare, and his gastroenterologist had no explanation for why. Hi, I'm Kate, and today we're talking about the prednisone crash. What's actually happening in your body the week you stop steroids. If you or someone you love have ever come off a course of prednisone and felt completely blindsided, well then, this video is for you. So my husband's last tablet, what did that look like? Well, he actually felt worse. He thought, wow, like maybe I'm still in a flare. But we'd had the blood tests, we'd been to the doctor, and they were said, fine, you were fine to stop. And the specific symptoms that actually affected him was pretty much just flat out exhaustion, like he had been hit by a truck. Now, what I was thinking during this time was, this doesn't make sense. Surely his flare is over, the medication has been stopped, he should be feeling great. Now, all of a sudden I thought to myself, actually, this isn't exactly like the Crohn's flare, this is something else. So here's what most people are never told. And I wish I had been, or I wish I knew this before this happened to us the first time. Prednisone works partly by doing your adrenal glands' job. It's job for them. When you're on corticosteroids for more than a couple of weeks, those glands quietly go into standby mode. They stop producing your own cortisol because the drug is actually doing it for them. It's covering them. Then the prescription ends, and your adrenal glands don't just switch back on overnight. That gap, sometimes days, sometimes a couple of weeks, is called HbA axis suppression. And it's a physiological reason the week after stopping prednisone can feel worse than the flare itself. Now, this is not a relapse. This is your body recalibrating, and during this time, it has specific needs. So, after you stop, as we just talked about, your adrenal glands don't just go back to doing their job straight away because they've been switched off. So we need to know what to do with our body during that time to support it. It's not going to make them turn back on quicker, but it will actually help you feel better during that time. So during that time, you're experiencing fatigue, low mood, like depression, and body ache, like your body just aches. Don't be alarmed. I think my husband described it the first time as he felt kind of hollowed out. So the other thing to remember is that during the time after you stop them, your body struggles to hold sodium and fluid. So dizziness and cravings are signals during that time, not weaknesses. The other thing that we need to really focus on is sleep, because cortisol follows the circadian rhythm and the adrenals rebuild output overnight. So disrupted or shortened sleep in this window slows recovery measurably. So not only early to bed, good sleep hygiene, consistent, and rest during the day, those things are non-negotiable. Gentle movement is also important, not just resting and not high intensity exercise, but just gentle movement. So you need to rest fully, but you also need to do some gentle exercise. So short, low stake movements outside supports cortisol rhythm without overtaxing it, because the worst thing you could do is go for a 5K run and then do a big workout at the gym. That's not going to help your adrenal glands. So this is also important during that week. Don't drop your naturopathic support. So you've been taking them, nutritional herbal support for adrenal recovery. It needs to be in place before the taper ends, not added in afterwards. So when you know that you're about to go off the prednisone, or your doctor's talking about, okay, we're on this many milligrams, we're going to cut it down to this, that's when you need to start adding in those adrenal supports. So before the taper ends, don't wait till the crash, because timing is everything here. So by the end of week 2, and it took him 2 weeks. I could tell that obviously the taper was over, or the effect of the taper, the effect of taking the prednisones was over, and I could tell his adrenals were working again. He felt like he's coming back online. That hollowed out feeling he described, well, it was over. And I wish that the gastroenterologist at the time, as well as handing us a tapering schedule, handed us the support and what to expect as well at the same time. Because remember, it's not days, it's sometimes weeks, and that's okay, and it's to be expected. Now, if you found this useful, share it with someone who's just finishing a prednisone course, because this is the week they need it most. I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day.